Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. And as always, we have our 3 piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps are in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box also. That being said, I'll leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful pink quartz tower, then this one is for you. And I did it again. If you were watching last week, I felt this real draw to group 2. I think it was last week that I felt that way. And I nearly said it. I was like, hey group 2, like just practicing before I hit play. And I'm like, what? Why do I keep doing that? So maybe group 1s are feeling like they're getting group 1 and 2 together a lot lately, like two messages, or like an extended reading is group 2 for you or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe you've come from group 2 already, you've watched that and also drawn to group 1. But anyway, let's get into your reading, group 1, definitely group 1. We have in your reading the energy of Leo, Taurus is here as well, Gemini, Aquarius, the main energies I can see here. So that could be a part of your chart that's highly activated at the moment, or someone you're dealing with, or yourself. Anyway, in the past you have the 5 of Cups, Strength, and the 2 of Wands. Isn't this interesting? I love the imagery here because you have this picture of grief here. Somebody who's really sitting in sadness on the couch. They've got a letter scrunched up in their hand. Things are not going how they'd like, and there's a lot of grief around this energy here. So then we have the Strength, which is somebody who's picking themselves up and overcoming adversity. Someone who is lifting themselves up out of a challenge, sick of being sad or sick of being down about a situation and ready to make some sort of changes, and with the 2 of Wands being there in the immediate energy. You've got the 2 of Wands here because you are at a crossroads and you're ready to make a different choice. The old path that you're leaving behind doesn't have anything left to offer you, and that is the biggest factor here. And so it's time for you to start envisioning what it looks like on the other side of all of this. I feel like you're already turning it around. You can see here, this is the past energy, so you've already started to make some sort of commitments to yourself. Maybe a bit of a run in nature here has been helping you get through, or a walk in nature. Definitely recommend some exercise, light exercise, or just some grounding through walking in nature. Definitely helps with clearing the mind. You've probably already been doing this though. You've been doing something to turn your grief into a strength. You've been making careful plans, you've been thinking about the future, you've been visualizing, trying to bring happiness into the moment and really choose different for yourself. So the next card after that, 2 of Wands, is the 10 of Swords. And that's your immediate energy looking into the future of the week ahead. So I like this 10 of Swords because it is more about a rebirth than focusing on the death. That's something that's ended. She's quite happy to be moving forward into this next chapter for herself. There is something burning behind her, and it looks like Spirit rejoices that she walks away from this situation. It could have been a situation that burned you, or you feel like maybe it's a bit of a dumpster fire you're walking away from. Some people might resonate with that. Like it's quite, others maybe it's not so much that way, but it is there has definitely been a need to release. You might have been doing a bit of a burning bowl, or that might be something you're thinking about doing because this isn't the immediate energy, but it is behind her. So yeah, maybe any rituals that help you with releasing, writing it out, burning it, things like that are going to be really helpful at this time. And then further into your week, you've got some interesting characters showing up with the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. You've also got the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. That's your week ahead energy. So there's going to be a lot of important conversations you're having this week. Some of those conversations will be heart to heart, getting to air some grievances I was hearing just then. Maybe just receiving support as well, getting to speak about how you're feeling. I feel like with this, I was going to say Emperor energy, maybe this is a father. Maybe you're working on like a conscious uncoupling situation here. That could be the case. This could be your boss too. But I feel like this person is very interested financially, not only because he's the King of Pentacles, there's that Queen of Swords, King of 10 of Pentacles after it. There may be some financial conversations happening this week, or conversations around money. And I do feel like this person is more focused on the material, not, well, I guess because he's the King of Pentacles, but it's coming through strong in this energy, and you're going to need to make some smart decisions or wise decisions, predictive decisions. You've got an oracle card supporting that as well in the Seed and Sickle. This card is all about needing to make some predictive decisions that are going to change the direction of your life. So think carefully and don't act too slowly, is the message of that card. To move forward with conviction, perhaps. And if maybe you need legal support for some people with this Queen of Swords, maybe that's a very important conversation you're having with a professional, somebody who can help you plan financially for the future. Or with this Ten of Pentacles here, you could be making a really large purchase. You might be about to buy a house. You might be about to buy some, put a deposit down on something. Or there's definitely a lot of big life decisions and conversations happening this week between you and others. Maybe your partner, maybe your ex-partner. We've even got indication of working things out with neighbours here that might resonate with somebody. And of course, gatherings with family and celebrations at the end of the week here. So there might be something very nice to look forward to this weekend. Some of you might be a birthday. Underlying energy is the Nine of Cups with this birthday picture. Happy birthday for everyone that is resonating with that. I know each time I mention it, someone always says, my birthday tomorrow, or whatever. It's crazy. I love that. So, yeah, so with the Three of Cups at the end of your week, you can really see that things are turning around in your favor. To start your reading with the Five of Cups and to go through this big, like, pick yourself up and keep on moving and making really hard choices and big choices. Three of Cups shows celebration and even possible reunion with somebody. If you haven't seen someone in a while, you're catching up with family, maybe it's been a long time, then that's definitely here for some people. I kind of almost want to get more about the Three of Cups. Underlying energy is the Nine of Cups, so this is about your wish fulfillment. And I want to pull up your first card, Happy. This card is all about choosing happiness, even when things are perhaps not going the way you perfectly want them to go, but it's still being happy with what you have been given and choosing. It's like choosing happiness from the inside, not letting external events and situations dictate how you feel about yourself and your life and your capabilities and your connection to spirit and all of those things. The love you have for humanity, or the love you have for animals, I'm hearing for someone there, like that connection you feel for towards nurturing, and these special things that you have inside your heart is something to be valued there and to connect to. I feel like a lot of you are choosing you're happy right now, which is fantastic to see. Nine of Cups, underlying energy is about you choosing your wishes. So we've got the Three of Swords on the Three of Cups now. I wanted that confirmation. Let's get another one. These can be very painful situations when you've got the Three of Cups and Three of Swords together. Someone is going through like living stress, like housing stress, or needing to move, or something about their housing situation. Four of Pentacles, needing to save money as well and protect yourself from energies that don't need to take from you right now. It is a time to be, Nine of Pentacles wanted to pop out there. It is definitely a time to be looking after yourself and speaking your truth to, I'm hearing autonomy. So, definitely a time to speak up for what you need and being honest with yourself and others about what your needs are and what your wants are, because there's big changes happening in you and around you, and that may have an effect on the people around you as well. Not everyone is going to embrace big changes that you might be making. I see the Hangman and Temperance is poking out underneath it as well. So this is, I see the Devil, I see the Seven of Cups. There's a little bit of overwhelm at times, but you're just really needing to center yourself and trust. Looking at the situation from a different perspective, having patience, and definitely applying moderation where possible, and whether that be food, whether that be your spending, what are you doing on your screen time, whatever it is. There's something about moderation is very important here, and saving money is very, very important, especially given that we've got the Four of Pentacles. And in your self-care prompt, you've got start saving. Having savings will behind you will make you feel more at ease, but it's also, I think you might have an expense coming up or something, and it feels like a good thing that you want to be able to afford. So definitely putting a little bit of money away, even if you don't know what that is yet. Some of you will know what that is. Maybe you've got a trip planned or something, but yeah, or to do with housing and moving and things like that. There's definitely big chats happening and a lot of organisation going on here in your world. In the challenge, we have got the 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. And of course, the 9 of Swords is about anxiety and stress, sleepless nights, and having messages come through in your dreams that may be even hard to interpret at times, but just, yeah, not really letting in the positive thinking at times as well. So your challenge right now is overcoming any negative thinking and choosing your battles, 5 of Swords, not engaging with things that are depleting or not trying to win at all costs, all that sort of thing, not competing with other people, not comparing with other people. And then the 9 of Wands, which is resilience and perseverance. And I feel like you're in that mode at the moment, especially given you've got strength in the past energy, 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups behind it. It's like you've got this push to get out of a situation or to move things forward for yourself. And it's going to require a bit of heavy lifting uphill, maybe just pushing uphill a little bit. But at the same time, I feel like there's this connection to faith and peace about it all too. Like I'm not like, other than 9 of Swords is here, I am connecting to someone who is like, regardless, they're okay. At the core of their being, they know they're going to be okay, and they know how to bring their energy back. Or maybe it's something they're currently learning how to do, and they're like actively doing that, pulling their energy back, stepping into their power and making some really maybe hard choices, but clear choices about the future moving forward. And there's a lot of exhaustion here, but you got to do it anyway. Another thing, actually, when it first came out, I did get the energy of someone who feels like this is an impossible battle to get through. Oh my God, it's going to take so long. There's so many factors. Like, there's a lot of like overwhelm about a situation there, but they're going to do it anyway, and they know they need to, or something like that. So in what will help with that challenge, we have got the Lovers and the Star. I want to mention Gemini energy and Aquarius too, but for some reason I felt Gemini energy was important to say right now. So maybe a Gemini in your life is going to help you, or maybe that area of your chart is worth looking at right now. Maybe what house is Gemini in? Is that house an area you should be focusing on? Or, I don't know, take it how you feel to, your rabbit hole. So what will help with the challenge? Well, some of you may be making a large purchase or for sale, selling a home. We did kind of see a bit of that financial decisions here. But the Lovers is also about a choice. When you've got the Star next to it, it's really asking you, and the 7 of Pentacles, to, like, I'm getting like, something about a twinkle in your eye. I don't know, like, I think it's to say that you should look forward to the future with a twinkle in your eye, because good things are coming, and it's to do with your hard work and dedication. There's devotion here in the 7 of Pentacles. This is investment. This is spending your time doing all the work, not really seeing the results for a while. And that's probably going to be what's going on for you. You're not going to see the results for a while, but have that glimmer in your eye, because something good is on the horizon, and you know that the future is sweet, the future is good, the people around you in your future are good. And it's to do with you investing in your health right now, investing in yourself, investing in your business and your career perhaps, investing in your education. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hold on to hope massively, and make choices that are in alignment with your investments and that image you have for the future. Keep the glimmer in your eye. I don't know what that's about, but it's like a really important message. So further guidance for you is the 4 of Swords. I love to see that, because you've also got the card relaxation, and it's what you're needing right now. Maybe a nice little book, maybe a hammock. That'd be great. But just some time to balancing out your studies perhaps. We've got the Page of Swords here as well, which is a studious type of energy. So balancing out all of your hard work, or the paperwork you've got to do, the inquiries you've got to do, whatever this stuff is with the Page of Swords. This is seeking information, is staying open and curious, and doing what's required to learn. With the Empress here, I'm also getting something about learning about health for your child, or maybe it's learning. Yeah, we've got the Empress and a child here, but I do feel like someone might be learning about a health journey of some kind, like maybe not wanting to just take medications but get to the root cause of a problem, and that might be through investigating different diets and different supplements and things like that. So someone here might be, whether that's for you, you're doing it for your child or you're doing it for yourself, I do feel a message there about like going on a bit of a health journey to investigate some sort of maybe an illness or something that you want to clear at an immune level maybe, or at a core level, rather than dealing with symptoms. There's something about really learning here with health for sure. Anyway, what else I have here? What was I going to say? I feel like I jumped over to another message when I was halfway through one, but I'm not too sure if I did that or not now. It gets like that. Get it? Yeah, so somebody... I'm just really noticing the office space. So maybe it's about organizing your workspace or your study area or your resources, like getting your space organized to be able to get things done properly. So, clearing out clutter and just making sure your resources are readily available. Like your study area is nice and clear and ready for you to just get into it, and all your resources are easy for you to reach or whatever. There's something about organizing the office or just decluttering, organizing home, getting rest and relaxation is definitely an important one for you. What else is there? Pulling back from an energy where you need to as well, and keeping your eye on that situation is necessary. Someone might be keeping their eye on you. Definitely can see there. Oh yeah, that the little boo-boo on the knee is definitely bringing in that. Like, it's for me, I just realized, and that's to me is confirmation of that message about the health thing. So and she's like trying to put a band-aid on it. So, keep working at trying to get to the root cause of a situation rather than any band-aids, although that is necessary for that particular incident. Anyway, definitely nurturing at a core level. Like, I'm really getting that strongly right now. So someone is on a dietary journey, or looking at how to feed themselves well, better nutrition, and learning how to cook differently perhaps, which is actually interesting because look, we've got the Two of Pentacles in the outcome, but she is cooking. So definitely, and the Fool, so cooking new things you haven't done before and things that nourish you with the Ace of Cups here. But I like that the Fool came out because you also have the card New Beginning, and that's what this time is for you. I mean, you've got the Ten of Swords in your immediate energy, which is more about rebirth. You've got Two of Wands, so you're at a crossroads. This is new beginning stuff for you, and it's quite exciting. She has that glint in her eye that I was trying to describe before. I feel like there's a lot of hope in this particular Fool card. I feel looks like she's in Central Park, and it's like maybe she's traveling there from somewhere. I'll get France quicker because her hat, I don't know. Anyway, Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So this is about navigating change. When you've got the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling multiple different facets of your life or of yourself that you're trying to harmonize or you're trying to bring into balance. Sometimes things are like really rocky and you're just trying your best to keep head above water and keep things going. I get like maybe there's a lot of changes and you're trying to integrate them all. Maybe there's a lot of information you're trying to integrate. There is, with this Ace of Cups, I'm feeling like this is kind of like an energy that's coming in for you. And it may be from another person. You may have an offer of love coming towards you, or some gesture of kindness. But I kind of just feel like this is an embodiment energy or something that's like aligning to you. So this is blessings coming your way based on the choices you're making and the perseverance that you're drawing on to get through and create these changes. There's a lot of really like look forward to good things. And actually I'm going to hold this up, Enchanted. And that's what I feel about this Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of like magic around you, enchantment. So this is, if you're not feeling that way now, you're going to start seeing that. You're going to start seeing that a lot. I think there's synchronicities or numbers are maybe speaking to you a bit at the moment as well. Yeah, this is definitely a time to be open to blessings, or like really looking for the positive turn on things, or like if you catch yourself thinking in a negative connotation or perspective about a situation, just quickly grab it and turn it around and look for the positive in it. There's something about doing that will help bring in the enchantment and the good times and this happy. Let's read happy. And I wanted just a plain oracle message from this one today. So your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing. And to be able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan in your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. Maybe you're doing a bit of beach fun too. But yeah, you can definitely see a little child here in the egg as well. So some of you might be birthing a new self, or literally a child is coming in for you. I feel like this is more about like a fertility of birthing a new self though for a lot of you here. We had the card New Beginnings. I think I did already pull that up. Definitely a time to be looking forward to new beginnings. In fact, we'll go and have a little squizzy. Oh, look at that, new beginnings. All right. So, your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is a perfect time to begin a new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. That's what I got with that other one too. Like, don't delay on a choice you need to make, even if it's a predictive choice and you're not so sure. It's like you'll be guided. Where am I? Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous, and there is a glow within you that can be felt by all. You can definitely see this in this rebirth energy. You know, she's definitely in her power and looking forward. There's actually a lot of excitement. Although you navigate some stress and pain, there is a lot of excitement about the way in which you're grabbing a hold of yielding your power right now. So tea leaf oracle, you have cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Trust that all will be well there. And in February we had flowers and happiness. They came out together, so you might get some flowers in February. I know Valentine's Day is in February. Maybe it's another occasion though, but there is a lot of happiness and change of events for you coming in February. And then this little bit of self-care that you're needing right now is to be saving. We mentioned that before. We're clearing your energy and just refuel. It says refuel your energy to reclaim your power. And when I think refuel, again, I'm coming back to food and how you fuel yourself. And that can also shift your vibration, of course, but sage is always beautiful too. Plan your career, create milestones, and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Maybe some of the words on here stand out for you if they focus. But yeah, definitely we're seeing this all through your reading. It is time for you to plan for the future because it is a good one for you. There's good things coming. So group 1, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that it's resonated with you and given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance at this time. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 1. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the tangerine selenite, then this one is for you. And I wrote a little bit about tangerine selenite many moons ago, and it says it is for grounding spiritual knowledge and connection to the heavens. When I think of grounding spiritual knowledge, I think of surrender. But anyway, life path, peace and calm, being a worthy and beloved child of God, and new beginnings. So there's a lot here in that message alone that really is reflective of your cards as well, I think. So some of the energies I can see here is Virgo and Capricorn, Leo and Libra, and Scorpio's there as well. So could be some energy you deal with or your own. Doesn't matter too much. Let's jump into the past energy here for group 2. I was going to say 1 then. Jeez. If you came from group 1, you'll know why. Anyway, group 2. Starting out with the 2 of Cups and then the Hermit, 4 of Pentacles. What has happened here, group 2? So in the past energy, we have this, I want to say a loving union, a connection, a relationship. Two people meeting and enjoying each other's company. This can be a romantic interest, or it could have been a friend. But then we have the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles, which makes me think maybe you are not quite ready for a connection right now, or you're needing a bit of time on your own. You are batten down the hatches, I just heard, but locking up, you know, your doors, you're safe. The window is still open there, let a little breeze in, but yeah, it does look like you have needed to pull away from a situation to maybe protect your energy, or maybe to protect your finances, protect your resources. This is a time for you to be taking care of number one right now, and not anyone else, I'm getting, unless you have children, of course, or pets. Of course, they need you to be caring for them, but like when it comes to competent adults or whatnot in your life, then this is sort of saying that you need to just let them take care of themselves and protect yourself. And especially around a financial situation here with the sitting on the safe, you know, he's really trying to protect it so nobody takes his money there. So in the next set of cards, you've got the Devil, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So you've definitely got this energy coming towards you, a strong energy coming towards you. This could be an ex, this could be somebody who maybe not quite an ex, with the Two of Cups energy, that, you know, if you've distanced yourself from, this could be that person. And I don't trust them with these cards. We have the Devil and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is depicted with a shark underneath, and then this pussycat is holding on by one paw, two paws maybe, and the other paw is reaching out for a heart. So if this cat goes for the love, they're going to fall and get eaten, is the message here. So there is a warning in this reading. Whatever this shark is for you, it doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It can be an offer that just seems too good to be true. It can be something that you just can't quite trust, and that's all right. These officers, or maybe it's to do with that. These offers, I should say, are things that come up for all of us in our lives at some point. It is temptation, and it's up to our choosing, you know, what path do we go down. Four of Swords is here because you're needing to really, like the Four of Pentacles, pull back your energy from this and just really contemplate things. Think about what's right for you, how you're feeling, getting a bit of rest, clearing out a bit of clutter. We've got cobwebs here, so there's a need to clear away old energy for yourself. Also, I'm getting with these cobwebs in this instance is more about protecting yourself as well, because these cobwebs will be there to catch anything that tries to get in. So maybe putting up like extra protection or safety networks or something if that's necessary, like change your passwords might be needed for somebody. Maybe somebody has access to your information, or there's a need to just be maybe careful, or maybe it might not even be a warning so much as like, this is just energy that you have to deal with, and it's not that you can't, you know how to, you know what you want. Like I think there's someone in this connection, in this reading, that they already kind of know, and they're doing what they need to do. They're just, you know, taking care of themselves and just sort of having a break from it all maybe. But this person's definitely going to keep showing their interest towards you and trying for some reason. This doesn't even have to be a person. For some of you, these can be addiction cycles and things as well, like choosing things that just don't align with the future you're trying to create, but maybe feel good in the moment, that sort of thing. This could be to do with dating. It can be to do with substances. It can be to do with behavioral patterns, ways of relating with people. It's all there. Manipulation tactics won't work, I just heard. So if that's someone or it's you, it doesn't matter. Like you'll know the message is for. These things are not going to work right now. It's the time to be doing things by the book. Future energy in this week is the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, sorry, Page of Swords, and the Strength. I could consider the Ten of Swords because I said it, but maybe not so much because the Page of Swords is there anyway. And we'll look at this. The Ten of Wands you're carrying after the Four of Swords. You're like, it looks like whatever this is still getting to you in some way, or still bothering you. You're feeling like you're having to do everything by yourself, or just like maybe just struggling with the weight of the situation, or this person's pressure on you, or yeah, you're like, or maybe if even in this relationship, you may feel like you have to carry everything. You have to carry them too, or something. Like this person is maybe not able to relieve burden in your life, but rather increase burden in your life, or something about it makes it so heavy for you. I'm also feeling here that this is with the Strength and the Page of Swords, this is a task or a goal that you have as well, I'm seeing, that is probably separate to this situation completely, more about yourself and what you want to achieve in life. Or it could be connected, actually. See that too. Anyway, this is a goal, this is something that you are, like some of you might be students, you might be learning and studying something that's really complicated and a lot of different facets to learn about. Maybe you are starting a new project that you need to do your research on, and with the 10 of Wands, it's like maybe you're needing to learn how to work smarter, not harder as well. There's a lot of message here about the way you spend your energy this week. And I think it's important to be doing things by the book and getting all of the information correct if you, in some way, if you can. So if you're filling out some sort of paperwork, maybe an application, just making sure everything is really honest. And that, yeah, there's something here about honesty being very important at this time. Integrity is very important. And doing things by the book. Bluebell is in your reading, which is a card just above this one. And it is a big book as well. So definitely maybe a bit of reading and studying is going to help you right now. And even if it's not like something you're studying for education wise, it's maybe just about learning your rights in a situation, or learning about narcissism or toxic behaviors so that you can be more aware with strategies. It's also about going back over your work and making sure things are done properly. Yeah, there's a real like set yourself up for success energy there. In the challenge, we have the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Justice. Sorry, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Justice. 7 of Pentacles makes, when I said that, well, with all of this combined, if we read that in there, some of you may have invested something and felt like you got ripped off, or you gave money and it didn't get paid back, or you know, something might have happened with an investment that didn't pay off in the end. 7 of Swords is betrayal and sneaky behavior. Ace of Swords is truth, and then we got Justice. So this is, the challenge is maybe something that's something that happened that was dishonest in some way has come to light, and that might be the challenge. There needs to be repercussions for some dishonesty here, and that might be the challenge. For others, maybe it's the lack of justice in an area where you know the truth should have been, there should have been a different outcome or something here. There's something to do with justice and dishonesty in the challenge that you're finding challenging. Maybe getting the truth out of somebody, getting all the information you need might be challenging as well, having to sift through so much murky energy or stagnant energy to get to the nuggets or the truth or something, like kind of what it feels like there. You may be dealing with legal situations here as well. Somebody might be not being very honest at the moment. So 7 of Swords, the issue is that you can't really trust a situation in your life or a person right now. And you're wanting just more transparency, and maybe you're wanting to speak your truth as well, and what you need and what you want. Did I say that before? You might be afraid to speak up here as well from getting for someone. What will help with the challenge? 8 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and Judgment. Interesting. Isn't this actually quite so interesting? Because all I'm thinking is the Serenity Prayer, which is what this card is about. When we see the 8 of Swords, we're seeing someone who thinks that they're trapped, but they're not. It's all in their mind. This is a self-imposed prison. So this is about not speaking up on what you need and allowing people to take advantage of you. Or this can be about, not stepping in your power and choosing something that would change these circumstances for yourself. Or it can also be about surrender. We have the Hanged Man, which is also about surrender. It's needing to look at this situation from a different perspective, because what's happened is outside of your control. But there is then, and maybe it's whatever's happened that's outside of your control makes you think you have no power or control whatsoever, which is not true. And that's why this is in what will help with the challenge. Judgment here is asking you to accept what Spirit's plan is for you right now, or these circumstances, even if you feel like they are unjust, unfair, cruel even. however it resonates with you. There's something here that's really hard to accept, but you needing to, because it's going to lead you to better things. In fact, you've got these cards, flexibility and abundance, from this particular deck. Even the art in this, they go together, I feel. The softness, the colors. And I feel like it's asking you to be flexible in this situation, because it will lead to abundance if you are flexible, if you know when to bend, you know when to go around a situation, because it will lead to better things. Even if right now you feel like you're pushing something uphill, you know, you might be feeling like you've really got to call on all of your strength to not go and do that thing or respond in a way that won't be a good outcome for you, whatever that means for you there with strength. I feel like it's sort of you holding back from something, and probably necessary to do so. Feeling bound up, but you do hold the key. And further guidance, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I felt like this was more like just a bit further down the line where you do find yourself. Anyway, further guidance, I will still read it that way. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Three of Wands. So this is the energy of you being abundant, feeling in your power again, letting go of the stress, moving forward into a new direction. Maybe I'm hearing cut your losses in one area, maybe that's what's necessary. But the Three of Wands is about it's a card of after you've made a choice to leave something behind. Six of Swords, right? You've made the choice to abandon that idea, or just no longer fight for something. It's a card of letting yourself come into a time of tranquility and peace and relaxation, and just letting go of the Ten of Wands, basically. And then the Three of Wands is what comes after that, is because it's like waiting for your ships to come in. It's waiting to see those results. It's a waiting card. So you're just choosing to believe in yourself, to focus on perhaps your career, or what it is you're creating, what it is you're nurturing. Queen of Pentacles is not someone who needs external validation. The grass is greener on her side of the fence because she's there tending the garden and watering the grass. So this is about you doing what's good for you and right for you, taking care of all your responsibilities and everything that needs to be taken care of, because that is going to bring you into a better time, and you'll see the changes coming. With that Three of Wands, you'll see good things coming your way, things that are fated for you. We've got the fates, you've got flexibility, and then abundance. So this is like, whatever this is coming up for you, it's something you can navigate and release, and it'll put you in a better place eventually. Some of you, this could just be you're already well on your way cruising through life, and you just got like still dealing with a bit of past stuff from with a person or something. It's just still maybe it's only in your energy field, your mind and your heart, or maybe it's physically approaching you, kind of do with the Knight of Cups coming towards you. It doesn't look like you're really ready to be receiving that message though. You know, you're a bit like, I'd rather not. I'm just resting right now. I'm a bit tired. I've got to focus on my studies, or you've got priorities right now, and someone may not understand that. So in the outcome, we have Death, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. What a transformation. Still a thread to be cut here with this particular Death card. It's not quite severed yet. Five of Pentacles is a card of poverty and feeling like you don't have enough, or you are not enough. Maybe it's a card of being left in the cold and abandoned. Somebody may have left you in a situation that is destitute or unfair. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which can be aggressive energy at times as well. But what I'm feeling for this is more about the outcome of you turning this whole situation around. Even if you are struggling financially, or maybe it's your health, you feel like, you know, because this can be a card of having poor health or needing to overcome an illness or something. The Death card is the transformation necessary. It's the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of something new, as we know. And then the Knight of Swords, for me, it feels like aggression, but maybe in a good way. I mean, some of you may be dealing with aggression and needing to like protect yourself from that. But I do feel like this is more about you forging your path forward. It's kind of, I get it, like the Six of Swords, but like less peaceful, right? That's the vibe I'm getting anyway. That it is about you cruising forward towards success, like going after what you want, really, really going for it, and no longer burdened by this stuff anymore, but doing what's necessary to just focus on what's important, letting go of all the rest and driving forward regardless. Maybe this is about a need to be aggressive or protect yourself in a really firm way, but let's maybe get a little extra card on that to see. Temperance is wanting to stay on the table, so it wants to be seen. Sagittarius energy, but it's also about surrender, peace, moderation, and balance. We're getting like the difference. I like this particular one for temperance because we got, cupcakes and then veggies. We got alcohol and then lemon water. We got screen time, we got a book. So balancing out your lifestyle choices, that sort of thing. But anyway, World was on the bottom of the deck, so you're definitely coming into a new cycle, and it's a time to embrace change. But you got the Star here falling on Death card, but I wanted it for the Knight of Swords. Things are going to improve and get better. Star is all about hope. And then we have the Five of Cups landing up here near the Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. There is a loss here. There is a lot of sadness. Maybe this person is very sad, or maybe they've brought a lot of sadness into your life. You may be feeling just what didn't work out. Seven of Wands here. You've had to really defend yourself and protect yourself. There's another message of protecting yourself against accusations, manipulation in particular. I'm getting manipulation for that one. Four of Wands underneath, Wheel of Fortune. You need to surround yourself with good friends. What else is poking out there? Yeah, you got a big choice to make. Which way are you going to go? But you're going to pick yourself back up and dust yourself off from whatever that's going on, and just keep on making life good for yourself. You will forge on through. So the fates. Let's read the fates for you. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current life circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. I'm going to read the relationship message only because I do feel drawn to. And we've got this Devil energy here, Knight of Cups. So other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not to try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them is in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now, because lessons to learn, right? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and that you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it, with or without them. And I feel the real goosebumps down my body on that one, like creeping in. So definitely strong relationship message there. You have the card Intuition as well, and this is a time to trust it. You've got the card Hermit back here, and this is a card of soul searching, and you have been doing that, and it's got you to the point where, no, I don't want to give any more to this situation. The amount you give to this situation is very limited. Even if there's a friendship that remains in amongst all of this, even there's something about this person you still do care about and love, you're not giving to them in the way you once did. And with Intuition, I feel like you're needing to just continue trusting that. So flexibility and abundance, we saw those before. And when we go to the abundance card, we know flexibility is about, as we spoke about, knowing when to bend and go around a situation perhaps, not going head on into something, but being flexible, right? We have abundance as well, and it says everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall in your lap. Take steps. Give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. And you also have practice gratitude. Definitely notice what you have around you, the physical resources. May it be your home, maybe you have a car to get around in, maybe you have nice clothing to keep you warm. Maybe you have air conditioning in a hot place. Maybe you have heating where it's cold. There's so many little blessings we have, but then the blessings that are inside of you, the things that you've persevered through, the challenges that you have become stronger from, the capability that you have, the wisdom you hold, all of these things that are inside of you, the inner blessings as well. Knowing you. There's something about being touched by spirit. So, and we did have here worthy and beloved child of God. So there's something here about feeling a really special innate connection to God or to source, to spirit, however you call on it. So we had the card Bluebell. Doing things by the book. What have I got here? I did save it. Previously laid plans feel like they're starting to fall apart. If you don't stop and mend them now, it's only going to cause issues further down the line. The gummy sap of the bluebell has historically been used in bookbinding and fletching. It's even a natural insecticide, providing an extra protection against damage. Whatever glue you use in this situation, take the time you need and to find the correct solution and set things right now, or you'll end up doing the work again in the future. I'm getting like a don't go around in a same cycle with that one there too. So some tea leaf oracles you got was March, ladder climbing towards success, and gong, an exciting event. So this could all be, you can see these shifts and changes, this what is it called? Climbing to success in March. An exciting event may be coming in March, but yeah, really like energy turning around for you. Big shift of energy in March. I always love March. I feel like that is the beginning of the year for me personally. I said solstice last time, but I meant equinox. You know what I mean. Anyway, self-care prompts right now is cook more, reduce the urge to eat out, cook more meals at home. But when I pulled this, I felt this was more about learning to cook different types of foods that are yummy and nutritious, because sometimes it can be a thing that turns you away from eating or shifting your diet in a way that's more supportive of you functioning at your optimal. But yeah, learning different recipes and things. Cooking, I'm actually getting like, go to a fruit market, veg market, whatever, and choose a vegetable that you've never had before, you have no idea what it is, and learn a recipe with that. Start from doing something like that. That's the suggestion there. But maybe it's just cooking, you know, in general. It's using essential oils to help boost your mood and promote positive energy, but there's also so many therapeutic medicinal benefits for that. So definitely using oils if you have them. And we saw practice gratitude before as well. So group 2, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance in this situation this week. And if you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Trolleite point, then this one is for you, or obelisk. And I've written a bit about Trolleite a long while ago. It's been that long since it's been chosen. But what I've written here is a fair bit. So it can help with facilitating meditation, and tranquility will envelope you if you are meditating with this crystal. Encourages to let go of outside distractions of the world and old habits. Alleviates stress and can amplify sensitivity and intuition. Self-discipline, ethics and personal responsibility, mental focus, and setting and obtaining goals. So it's like a fair bit of information there. I think when you Google the crystal, you get so many meanings. So I think that's why I wrote down the ones that I've resonated with the most, so I could always just refer to that. Anyway, group 3, this is an interesting time full of lots of details. This is going to be an interesting reading, I would say. So some of the main energies we'll start with is Sagittarius, Leo. Leo is strongly here. That's actually it. I see water signs, I see fire signs, water and fire. Doesn't matter too much anyway. Oh, Cancer's there. There you go, well, that's water. Okay, so in the past energy for group 3, we're looking at the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. This is some brutal past energy for group 3. You'll know if this is you've been dealing with some really challenging times. With the 5 of Wands, you may be arguing with people. There may have been a lot of disruption in your life, a lot of different opinions of the way things should be going. This could be an argument with one person, but usually the Five of Wands can be about a group of people. Maybe it's in the family dynamic as well. Five of Pentacles here and the Ten of Swords shows that something has ended here. So something, and it could have caused financial strain for you here. Ten of Swords can also be about a literal death. So maybe feeling like life has fallen apart since somebody has passed in your family. Maybe they can have arguments over inheritance here. That can definitely be the case. Fights about work or employment or how much you're paid, or versus other people being paid more than you for the same job, and having to leave that situation. There's a lot this could be about here, but you're feeling like you have not been valued in this situation for what you've given, and it's kind of just maybe broken your heart a little bit, feeling very alone in this situation to deal with it. But the key is right there. And then the Ten of Swords, she is sort of looking to the new horizon. So I kind of get this slow dust yourself off energy on this one at this time. Just slowly coming to the idea of surrendering to what has been and ready to move forward regardless. And just her bare feet keep standing out to me, so that it makes me feel like you're kind of going with nothing or something, no shoes. So there's a sense of freedom to that as well, and you've got a freedom card here. Anyway, in the current energy in the week ahead, we have got the Four of Cups and the Judgment. First of all, Four of Cups is about disappointment, can be about pessimism. She's sort of glumly sitting with the empty cups and not realizing there's actually a good opportunity in the future, or sort of in amongst all of this, and I don't think it's a contrasting thing, like you've lost $20 and someone's giving you 50. I don't think it's like that. I think this is more it's within the situation, that maybe not so much that something's salvageable here, but it's what you do with yourself because of this, or the choices that it leads you to, perhaps. Judgment's here, and it's about liberation here. So she's letting herself really fully trust in this calling. So there is a calling here. So it's asking you to leave behind the earthly burdens, or something that's very earthly and binding for you. And with the Ace of Swords and then the Fool, it really shows that there's a lot of insight coming in this week, a lot of clarity about your new beginning. Maybe it's not all of the information, but you're digging deep and you're getting there, and you're following and you're trusting by the looks of it. You're turning from, this Five of Cups and the ending there, the death, whatever's happened with that Ten of Swords, end of a relationship, the loss of a loved one, and you're ready to move forward in some way. You're feeling the calling to go to a particular place maybe, or you're going to get that pull. I'm kind of getting a collective thing, as in just little things will pull you, and as you keep going along that calling, then you'll start to see the rest be unveiled, and you'll see where you're headed. The Fool, what did I also get here with the Fool? I think this is also a shift in perspective that helps opportunity come in, or helps you see the way. There's new ideas with this one, thinking about something in a way you haven't thought about it before, or as some sort of new idea. And then we have the Fool, the Page, oh goodness, the Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Cups. If we consider the Three of Cups, Page of Cups, then that's somebody is coming in to offer something very kind or generous for you. But it's not here, so we'll just consider it a possibility and stay open to that. And it is here. It's in the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups. What am I thinking? I'm just not looking at that and reading the others that I said in my head. So you are going into a time of receptivity, and with the Four of Wands, this can be about a home space that you live in. It can be also about community and like-minded spirits and souls, and some people call this a twin flame card as well. So it can be about having a divine counterpart by your side, something you're moving towards perhaps. you're moving towards new experiences. There's something new for you to receive. And it is a time of softening and maybe finding your tribe. There's alignment here. There's something like being drawn towards you, and you're being drawn towards it equally as much, if not more so, than it coming to you. I'm getting more like you're moving towards it. Maybe it is that you're going to be moving to a home that's more in the countryside or something more suitable for you. 4 of Wands, I'm getting that home energy from it. It's about spending time in the garden. It's about, maybe going to festival events with friends, like getting out there and enjoying your life. Having fun again, which is interesting. You've got have fun again. So isn't that perfect? They're all dancing. It's definitely a message to be dancing. Don't keep here for too long. I mean, it's fair enough you'd feel this way, but there's also some types of maybe not so uplifting dances, but there's really soft, gentle dances you can do with just a sway of the hips and hand to heart, hand to womb if you have one, or even if you've had a hysterectomy, there's still the energetic imprint of a womb space. What else is here? There's something coming up this weekend for you that is going to be a better time. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, 3 of Cups. There's the 3 of Cups I mentioned before in that place. Yeah. There's going to be like a blessing in the home or of a home or something, like something blessed to do with a home or to do with a family group or to something like, why am I saying, let's shuffle. Ooh, yeah, because I'm like, why am I saying blessing? Because it didn't feel like it. It feels like a blessing in disguise or something. 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords. It's interesting because I've got a masculine energy you're dealing with in the challenge. The Magician. Somebody may be making some choices on your behalf or dictating events at this time, and it's you might be maybe struggling to navigate changes and feeling trapped to a situation or someone else's choices. Maybe someone who's being a little bit heartless or cold towards you, or someone maybe you don't trust. Justice was there as well. Something maybe needs to go to court, maybe. In the area of challenge, we've got the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So it's interesting that you also had the Tea Leaf Oracle just above this King of Wands called Man, dealing or relationship with a man. And both of these men squint in such a way, and particularly this one, he's like, when I looked at him, he's scornful for some reason. Like he believes a certain thing about you or the way you are, that he doesn't see all of you, is what I get when I look at this particular man. And this person may be in a leadership position at this time because the King of Wands is here. And you've got the Nine of Wands here as well. So the challenge right now might be a masculine energy or a man who is maybe potentially aggressive or pushing or forcing things in a certain way that you don't agree with. Nine of Wands is here. So somebody is being pushy with their agenda, or they have a vision that they want, and they are the leader here because the King of Wands is here. But it's the way they go about it, perhaps, that's not comfortable or unfair or something, because this can be aggressive. It can be determined and pushy. Nine of Wands is your resilience. It's like, and I kind of get this like, yeah, take me on energy. Actually, you both might be needing to sort something. I don't know what to say here. I don't know. Yeah, because it's going to be different for everyone. This delicate situation, I want to call it. Yeah. Okay, so the candle is sitting above it. You will be shown the way, and you both have your own torches here. So you're both being shown the way for yourselves as individuals. I don't know what that means exactly, but you may. This could be about a separation or something. So what will help with this challenge? We have the Moon, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Temperance. Putting the emotions aside and letting go is what is needed. getting moving on your own path. 8 of Wands, this is a card of movement and travel. It's a card of like cruising along in the direction forwards. It can be a card of finishing things that need to be tended to so that you can let go and move forward. It can be a bit of an organization card. It can be a lot of communication as well. Lots of messages back and forth, but you're being asked to surrender this situation and walk away from it in whatever way you need to, which is interesting because you do have the card Cut Your Losses here in the Moonology messages deck. So Moon in detriment, cut your losses. And we've got a lot of this, like, with the Moon especially, this emotional image here where she's sort of fallen beneath the depths, and it may be a little bit hard to not respond to this situation from an emotional place and feel very hurt. But it is advised to cut your losses and to surrender to what is happening. Maybe surrendering so that you can find peace. There is that indication here too, actually, because you've got the cards freedom and then inner peace. And freedom is a card about letting go of any attachments, not being bound by anything right now, letting yourself be free and embracing that. And then inner peace. So I kind of get that, like, let go so that you can have peace, because holding on or fighting is not going to help, perhaps. But at the same time, you may need to, defend yourself where necessary too. There's something about, pick and choose here with what you're engaging in, where you spend your energy, and what you want to just back away from. Further guidance is the Ace of Cups, Strength and the Sun. Beautiful positive energy here. And this guidance is about staying strong, staying positive, and loving and caring for yourself. Ace of Cups is self-love. The Strength card is overcoming the lower nature at times and knowing when to yield, perhaps. And then the Sun, it's a card of growth and positivity. So focus on that, care for yourself, look after yourself, and getting like a disconnect from, even maybe thinking about whatever the situation is. And there's a real need to maybe clear your energy a bit, coming back into the sunshine, like the other card said, having fun again. There's a need for spark and fun for you, needing to, maybe just I don't know, I kind of feel like good friends, but for some reason I'm not getting good friends or something. Not to say you don't have any, but for some reason I feel like maybe you deal with things very much on your own. You could be super independent to a detriment. Maybe you're needing friends, needing help. Maybe you don't think you do, but it would actually enrich your life if you had that and you don't even know it yet. I just get a loneliness about this. Not in that sense though, like, because I don't think you're a lonely person. I don't think it's like that. I think it's just, your life would just be more enriched if you had really nice friends, or if you have them, to spend more time with them and lean on them and have, let them be there for you. So in the outcome, we have got the 7 of Swords, Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles in the Tower, which isn't so great, but it is the outcome, and we're going to talk about it. So we've got here you needing to be very cautious and aware of all things going on around you, particularly paperwork situations, because you've got someone being shady here in a group setting that seems like it's working together, but it's not. The Tower is here because things are going to crumble in this situation. Something that you're needing to maybe, study, do things by the book, or be careful in the situation, get all information necessary, because something is blowing up or changing here. And it may be based on dishonesty, or someone trying to undermine you or get away with something. So, or somebody maybe thinks you're being dishonest and they want to question you about it, or whichever way this goes. There is a group setting here with the 3 of Pentacles that appears to be they're not on the same page perhaps, or maybe you're not on the same page with this group. This could be another group that you're having struggles or challenges with. Let's get a little more on the 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. This is independence and a lot of fear around independence. Okay, King of Pentacles is here. 5 of Cups, Hanged Man. So fear of financial strain, maybe fear of financial independence, feeling like maybe you haven't got enough to make it work, or there's something about fear of the abundance you receive, or a contribution. Anything on the Seven of Swords? Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You can't trust this energy. I saw that before and I put it back and said, yeah, it's something you can't trust. What's in that? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. This can be an extremely overwhelming time, a really, really overwhelming time, and you're asked to just let it go when I feel that, because it's reversed. I just feel like whatever you're trying to hold together or can like push on through with, it is time to perhaps just let it go, even if you I don't know, even if what, I don't know. Split. Nine of Cups, I saw that before as well. You're going to have to trust, it's this card basically is what I'm getting here. You're going to have to trust that there is an offer in amongst all of this, that you will be okay in the end of whatever this is you're navigating through, that things will turn in your favor at some point. I mean, the cards do show from the Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, over to the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands. So, you know, you're moving your life into a better time and a better place, even if that means that this timeline is stretched across the year. You know, it's months before we get there, that type of thing. So in your oracles, you have the card Poised and By the Book. Poised is about being ready for any occasion, being poised, you know, having the intellect, having the wisdom, having the preparation and resources ready to go at any time. So get yourself ready and organized. We also have By the Book. I think it speaks for itself, but maybe we can have a little look at Oracle, Prosperity, Protection. I want protection actually. Now is the time for real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside of the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. That's exactly, wow. Of your group, take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need of a complete overhaul, and this is a time of transformation, so let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust the light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. That makes so much sense. I wonder if we want to read the oracle as well, or just leave it at that. I think we just leave it at that for that one. So by the book, doing things by the book. We had Cut Your Losses. We saw that before. We also had Freedom and Inner Peace. Let's read Freedom. Express freedom. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring, cast aside restrictions, let your wings, find your wings, As you do, you'll help others find theirs. You are not here to be ordinary or live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your terms. Do not accept the rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. And I think this inner peace is like what you're letting go of the fight and moving towards what is going to make you happy. And it makes a lot of sense because you've got get unstuck, get past any fear of change and embrace the transformation. So whatever, it's like really Spirit is encouraging you towards this direction. You get have fun again, we saw it before, and also hydrate, very important, drink lots of water. If water is not something you drink much of, you're drinking other things, and don't forget your water. We have Crocus here, and I wanted Dusk for this message. Speaking up for yourself can be one of the hardest things to do, particularly if you don't feel as though your opinion is worth being heard. But being assertive doesn't mean coming across as aggressive. You're simply letting people know what your needs are. Now is the perfect time to speak up about something that's weighing on you. You may be surprised by how it sets things on the path to change. Crocus. And then some tea leaf oracles to finish your reading. We have the month of June. So the month of June will likely be a very significant time with regards to the unfolding of this situation. I think you're going to really see where things are headed by June. Candle, you will be shown the way towards this as well. So you don't need, this is a reiteration that you don't need all the answers right now, even if you really wish you had them. A bit of insight into what's coming or where you're headed or what's going on. You will be shown the way. You've got angelic guidance here with June. So you angelically will be shown the way towards wind chimes, peace and harmony. I'm getting for someone who hearing wind chimes is going to be a sign or a synchronicity for them. So something about that, you may notice it and remember this reading, and for something about it, you know, is the way. Like wind chime, if you hear wind chimes, trust that's where you need to head or something. And then we had man that we saw before above the King of Wands. You may be dealing with a relationship or dealings or a relationship with a man here as well, which I think is that King of Wands we saw before. So group 3, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that has given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance in this situation, because it does look very interesting. Like I said at the start, it's going to be an interesting one. You never really know how it's all going to turn. 7 of Cups, a lot of confusion for you, a lot of uncertainty. Why do I want to get another one? Yeah, Magician. That's why I want another one. I think I want another one because it ended on the Tower. And like, the Tower is necessary, truth is real, but we want to remember we want to sign off remembering your power. And you are the Magician. You are here to manifest something great for yourself, and it is the time to do so. Stepping into your power and creating with what you've got, the resources already at your tool belt, the experience you already have. King of Pentacles is there too, so this could be about setting yourself up financially, it could be to do with your business, but you've got what it takes to create great abundance, that King of Pentacles. Boss up. Okay, group 3, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance. If you're after a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3.